Okay, this is Calvin from PoorManSurvival.com, and today we're going to talk about the S.O.L. or Survival Outdoors Longer Origins kit. We'll take a look. There's some pros and cons, some good and bad to go with this, and let's just get right into it. Comes in this simple hanger, shows you on the back what you have, says it weighs 6.1 ounces. It's all of that, in my opinion. This is right here, 62 plus survival tips and tricks inside. It's a little booklet. And let's just get right into it. So I've already cut the side of the package open. Let's just get the package out of the way, and we'll get started. So this is your kit. This is a fairly dense ABS plastic, and it says 6.1 ounces. It's stout. It's a lightweight, but I wouldn't want it in my pocket. Be nice in the bottom of a pack maybe, but let's just get started right with the top. So the top here, you flip that open, and you have a signal mirror, and it does have the hole through it so you can line up your azimuth. Now, if you look in here, it shows you, right on here, it shows you exactly how to do that. And it's not that difficult, but it's neat that it has the mirror and the hole for lining up the azimuth, so that's nice. So let's close that, and we'll go right to the inside, and we'll flip this over. So here's your little 62 life-saving tip booklet. I don't know. I guess it's okay. It has tips in there, and for some people who need them. The only thing I can really tell you is this right here is going to come in handy later, and this shows the sparker with the Tinder Quick and that type of thing. I'm not super impressed. If any of you have ever seen the old Bear Grylls manuals that came with a lot of Bear Grylls Gerber stuff, as much as I'm not a huge fan of the Bear Grylls products, the manual that came with them was considerably better. So I think S.O.L. could have done a little bit better job with that, but it fits right in there. I don't know. This might be a better clip maybe to have an emergency $20 bill or a couple of bucks in there if you need it. So let's get into the inside. It comes with a strap, a lanyard strap, and that goes right through this hole here. If you can see that on camera. It comes with some wire, making snares and that type of thing. I'm not exactly sure how much. These are Tinder Quicks. So these are supposed to have an accelerant in them of some sort, or Vaseline or something, and they're all tied up nice and tight, and you can take those, flay them out, and that's what that instruction in here was talking about. Flay them out and get a nice little place to start a fire. You have some line that is definitely not paracord. It is some kind of nylon cordage. You have some fishing line, a couple of safety pins, swivels, some extremely small hooks, and a couple of small split shot weights in there. And this piece of the space thermal blanket, emergency blanket stuff. I hate unfolding this because you never know how, you never know if you're ever going to get it back into one piece to make it fit in there. Let's give this a try. So, and it looks like, yeah, here we go. So, it's not a lot. I guess you could use this for, maybe a heat reflector in a cooking area, or if you're building a small, I refer to like a top hat sized fire, you could use it as a heat reflector. I don't know. It's okay. For a pocket sized kit, I still would like to see a little more of this in there. But again, a small heat reflector for building a small fire, I guess not a bad thing. So, plus it's in there. It's one more thing they added to the kit. I don't know. I would have liked to have seen a little more, but it's not bad. So let's see if we can get this back in the kit. All of these items. And I do not know I don't think this would actually be waterproof. So obviously, even as it's not going to act as an emergency water container. So the bottom of the kit here, we have a couple of items that we're going to cover right now. And these are the more things that I think are really good to have. I would like the inside of this kit to have a little more room in it. But I think the mirror in the top takes up a lot of that space. That would give you a little extra storage room in there, but this is a fairly dense mirror. So we'll go right to the bottom. So sliding out of the bottom, and this is not it is not locked in there. It's all pressured in, but it is holding fairly firm. And so that's your striker. So throws a fairly good spark. The only downfall I can see to this would be I don't think the flints are replaceable. So, but again, it's an emergency kit, so how often do you plan on using it? But it's a handy little striker, bright orange, and it has rubber grip on either side to give you a little purchase, while you're doing it. So, and that does stay in the kit fairly securely. So on the back side here is a really small compass. And it does work. I don't know if you can see that it is, it is properly floating in the oil when held, properly. And it does, seem to fairly quickly find north, which is good. And it is fairly small. The downfall of being fairly small, of course, is you can lose it. And I kind of wish they had taken this hole, which to use for your fingernail to pull out of the kit, and made that straight through so you could tie the lanyard onto this. That would have been a real handy thing. But I guess, you could probably use it right inside the kit as well, and it will find north. So the part that is locked in is this piece right here. So if you flick this little switch, that comes right out of there. And this is basically a three-part tool. And this is going to give you a flashlight on the end, not crazy bright, a whistle, and a pocket knife. So it is a liner lock pocket knife. It's AUS 8 steel, which is, pretty good steel, or at least decent steel for this type of kit. It is locking. It does have a thumb stud, some jimping here that I don't really know if it serves a purpose. But all around not a horrible little blade. Let's just see. I have not touched this out of the box. So not, it comes fairly sharp. And that's actually pretty good for a small little blade that you really shouldn't be using except for that safety situation, because you want to keep it nice and sharp. So not bad. So just push that in there. It is bright orange, so you can find it. I guess I'll blow the whistle for you, so I'll see how loud it is. Cover your ears. Not super impressed with the whistle, although I didn't blow it that hard. But I would say it could have been a little louder than that, but not bad. And it does firmly slide in the kit. And of course you can use the flashlight while it's in the kit, and I don't know if you can get to that whistle while it's in the kit. But again, not a bad little kit. Maybe keep in the arms rest of your car, bottom of a backpack. I think it has some nice features. It's just killing me. I wish the inside of this pack were larger. I kind of wish it had more room in it. It is a little shallow, extremely shallow, and it has the shelf in here because that's where the knife is. But I kind of wish it had more room inside. So what I would probably do with this kit, personally, is can some of the stuff, take this out, and put more fire starting material in there. Because I think that's, in my opinion, a kit this size. Realistically, let's just get warm if we need to, and use it for fire starting. But all around, not a horrible kit. This was another stocking stuffer my wife got me for Christmas. So this has been the S.O.L. Origins kit. Brought to you here by PoorManSurvival.com. So please, rate, like, and subscribe. Check out our videos. Let us know what you'd like to see coming up. We have a lot of reviews coming up, and we're going to be shooting a lot more outdoor videos using some of these products. So again, this has been Calvin from PoorManSurvival.com. Thanks for your viewing.